Hello, my name is Mark and welcome to I'm Organic Gardening, and I got some great news for you. This is just unbelievable. So what I'm talking about, this is the final, let's say, video of my potatoes growing in cardboard boxes. I took some free cardboard boxes and I took store-bought potatoes, 2 of them, and put them in one box, and I went to open it up last night and I was just surprised, and I'll show you that in a little bit. And the reason I was so surprised is because I thought they were completely dead. The foliage has died back weeks ago already due to the fact that we're in a drought, and we've only got about a 1/4 inch of rain in the last 30 days, which is nothing. It's the least you could possibly ever get. Now, also, what I was surprised about is that the size of them that has continued to grow, because the last time I did a video on this was over 30 days ago, again also too, and the temperatures have been, let's say, right around 101 degrees Fahrenheit temperature wise, and I thought these things were completely wiped out, totally destroyed. I know other farmers that have spent over $5,000 in the last quarter on just water alone in our area to keep their vegetable crop alive. So without hesitation, let's go over to those potatoes that I saw last night and just admire them as much as I did. And that's how good nature is. And if we feed nature with mulch and keep our soil alive, this is what's going to happen for you. This is what I'm talking about. I opened up this box, it broke in half, and again, the box lasts as long as the potatoes there, and see all those beautiful potatoes. Now I'm just going to pick one up like this one here, and look at the size of this thing. Now I've got this in my hand and I'm in the shade, so let's get a better view here. This is the size of one of the potatoes, and this is pretty much the size of all of them in the background here that you can see. Now I've gotten all these, and again, I was just so surprised last night, and I was going to come out here with a video camera, but it was getting way too dark and it wasn't going to do its justice here. Now we can see here we got, let's see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 and 11 potatoes from those 2 potatoes in a box. So here I just found another one, so we have a total of 12 potatoes now from that one box, and you can see the size is just enormous on them things. I've never had potatoes grow so well, and it was just, I'm still fascinated how nature works. I will always be that way. These potatoes are great, and they're going to be eaten soon, and you can see that there's kind of different sizes and shapes and cracks on them, but and actually a couple little potato worms got in there too, or something like that, to dig some holes in there. So they're all good, but they're still healthy and easy. You could just cut around those defects in those potatoes and serve them up. I'm showing you some of that potato beetle larvae right now that I'm pointing to. Now I'll take one off so you can see a better close-up of it. Now, so here's a close-up of the potato beetle larvae. You can see that is an ugly looking insect. Now this is in the larvae stage. It will grow a hard shell over it and look like more like a potato beetle. Here we are late in the season, end of July now, that we are still experiencing potato beetles laying eggs and also having larvae come out and hatch and eating our plants. But to further ado, let's get back into those boxes and we'll see what's happening with our potatoes and see how good our harvest is on the last 2 boxes. I believe this box is I planted whole potatoes and I planted half potatoes in this one, so there might be a different harvest, but we'll find out. Okay, let's start with this box first. Most of the vines are dead. You can tell by the vines is a good time to harvest. These are all dead and dried up already. So we've got a weed growing here. So we're gonna just kind of shake this. There's one right there. Awesome, awesome. We'll get rid of the vines first, and then we'll open up the box. Okay. We got our vines out of the way. Let's get some of these weeds out of the way. There's one right there, but that's not so good. And let's just pull this box up like so. Put that aside. There we go. Ooh, nice. Ha! There's an odd shaped one. There we go. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Nice. Getting better. Oh, nice. Couple little ones. Those are always good for salads. Whoa, look at that baby. Oh, nice. Here we go. Look at all this. Oh, fantastic. Oh, what a good sign. Even in this drought right now or something like that. We're only about halfway down. Oh, nice. Another little baby one. I think, oh, a frog. Hey, guy, what are you doing? Oh, good to see you. I thought I heard a frog before. Oh, beautiful. Oh, and this is just from 2 store-bought potatoes growing in a box. People, if you haven't tried this, you gotta try it because it's just so worth your time. And again, go back on the other videos and you'll see how beautiful it is and how easy it is and simple to grow your own potatoes at home. And there's nothing like free potatoes and growing your own potatoes, and the taste is out of this world. So let's move these around so you can get a better view. There's 2 that are kind of cracked here and whatever, but nice. And this is again from just 2 store-bought potatoes planted in the ground or in a cardboard box. Just beautiful. Look at that. And I'll get a count and come right back to you. We have some nice potatoes. We have 10 large ones, and the smaller ones we have about a dozen, but just beautiful. So let's move on to our next box and last box here. Again, we'll get some of the foliage out of the way. Now this is still green, which is pretty much amazed by so far. And it only looks like 1 potato grew in here. I'm not sure, but we'll find out soon enough. Huh, that's different. So let's do this. Yeah, it does look like 1 potato only. Let's get over here. Oh, look at that. Oh, maybe I did plant a different variety in here. Here we go. Well, let's do this. There's 1. There's another one. There's a couple more here. They're still attached to the roots. Maybe that's why, because it's a different variety. And I'm surprised that this happened, because I thought I had all red ones in there. But it's good to see. There we go. Let's see. You can see how dry everything is. Boy, that potato root went somewhere. Oh, here's a, wow, look how far that root went. Look at this. Oh, it went outside the box. Look at the size of that root. They grow in a leaf mold or something like that. Oh, that's too funny. Look at all the length on that root there. That's just insane. Look at all those potatoes in there. I should have left that, but I thought there was a red variety still. And here's another one. Just again, if you have the right soil, well, again, with the worm casting, we started it ahead of time here. Just beautiful. That is just amazing. So just goes to show you, now I've learned something myself here too, that I can grow these potatoes, maybe certain varieties like the brown potatoes in leaf mold, and they just went in the garden. And you can see how beautiful that and how long that root is. Look at the length on this thing. This has got to be, that's 1 foot, 2 feet, I'm gonna say about 3.5 feet long, that all these potatoes are growing on it. And it went outside the box, underneath the box, so the box is open, and you can see how these potatoes just grew on the length of this long, what's it called, a stolon or salon, and again, I'll leave a name below what it's really called. And you can see the size of this. Again, and it was going to come back out of the ground here and just start flowering, or not flowering, but growing green leaves again. But again, 3.5 feet. And now this one, since it was probably early harvest, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Again, a dozen potatoes off of just 1 potato, because I think the other one eventually died out, or maybe some bugs got to it. But I want to share this with you. I hope you're just as excited as I am, and this is just purely amazing. So here's our little final harvest after waiting all those days that we planted up these potatoes in our free cardboard boxes. You can see that we have a final harvest and it's looking great. And again, please try this. It is so easy to do, and it's just one of those things that gets you gardening and understanding things, and there's really nothing else you have to buy, and you just have to look after the insects that might possibly come after towards you, but you can hand pick them off. You don't have to spray anything or anything else too, and this is fully organic, and it is let's drive. It has survived 30 days of a drought in our area. Just pure gracious nature helping us to get nutrient dense food. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you shortly. Please give it a good thumbs up. Love you all, and I'll see you again shortly with another video. Have a great gardening day.